What's going on YouTube? Christo here, and I've got a fragrance review for you today. As you can see, this is going to be very differently structured than before. I haven't had much luck setting up my computer and getting my camera, kind of somewhere stable and as well get good audio and video. It's just been really frustrating. I genuinely do miss doing reviews, and there's so many things that I really want to share with you. So hopefully you don't mind, because I thought this is better than nothing, really. So let's get into the fragrance review. As you can see, I am going to be talking about Eloge de Traitre from Etat Libre d'Orange. This scent here was created in 2006. The perfumer is Antoine Maisondieu. He's done several other fragrances for Etat Libre d'Orange, as well as some for my favorite fragrance house, Comme des Garçons. Now, you shouldn't let those associations fool you too much. This is definitely one of the more wearable, I think, day-to-day fragrances from Etat Libre d'Orange, okay? Even though a lot of people see them as kind of strange, unwearable, weird, whatever, definitely this one is easier to pull off. It is an EDP concentration, and you can pick up a 50ml bottle like mine right here. This is actually video, by the way. It's not a still or anything, just so you know. You can pick up an EDP like mine here, 50ml, for about $80. This is pretty standard retail price. You can find them discounted, but you're not going to find them on discount websites, though. You're probably going to have to find them in like a boutique bargain bin or something like that. You can buy these online, but it is going to be from higher end niche websites in Europe or North America. So what do I get out of the fragrance? Notes: pine needles, artemisia, bay leaf, leather, and patchouli. Now, other than that, I do actually get amber or resins, but I wasn't able to find amber or resins of any kind in any note breakdown. Undeniably, though, I think it is in there. It is, very obvious in the opening, especially. So, what do I actually get from the opening? Well, I get the pine needles with the amber and resins, like I mentioned, as well. I get a very strong herbal feeling from the artemisia and the bay leaf. It's very masculine, a very masculine fragrance with minimal, if any, sweetness at all. Dries down eventually into a very smooth, soft, leathery patchouli. I think this fragrance, like I mentioned, it is very masculine. I do think people should try things for themselves. Don't let gender labels put you off of something, because there's a lot of great scents out there that you're going to pass by if you do that. But for the most part, I think this will appeal more to the masculine nose as well as a more mature taste. Projection and longevity: I get really good longevity out of this. I get at least 7 to 8 hours. Projection is quite good, especially for the first 2 or 3 hours. After that, it does kind of fade a bit, but you can still smell it on yourself clearly, or I can still smell it on myself clearly for, 5 or 6 hours. I think it is pretty good value for the price, less than $2 per ml. This is a pretty solid fragrance for that. I think it's pretty well made. It is kind of the kind of strange, synthetic, Etat Libre d'Orange kind of feeling that you would get. It isn't the most natural smelling thing in the world, but I don't always want that. I want something that kind of smells a little bit different and a little bit strange. That said, there are some things out there that I do think of when I smell this fragrance, a few other scents. Things like Tom Ford's Italian Cypress, as well as Caron's Yataghan, and there is definitely a slight similarity to another Antoine Maisondieu fragrance, Monocle No. 2 from Comme des Garçons. So, I think they all kind of have a similar feeling, the kind of herbal, animalic feeling to them, but they're all quite different in their own sense. So I do think you need to try this one still. even if you don't or do like the other ones, I think this is a pretty solid fragrance for a more mature masculine taste. So there you go. There's my review. Hopefully you like it. Let me know your thoughts on the fragrance, or even the house as well. So take care, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.